Good evening and welcome to the Township meeting of the Board of Trustees for July 21st, 2022. Calling the meeting to order. Let's all stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we'll start off with roll call. Lorraine?
Okay. Trustee Ferguson?
Here.
Trustee Oakrum?
Here.
Trustee Riccardotti?
Here.
Trustee Stoll?
Here.
Supervisor Coltrane?
Here. We have a quorum. Next on our agenda is the public comment. We have one that was emailed in. Started off hello in 2018, then Republican Governor Bruce Rauner signed an executive order abolishing nepotism in state government hiring and urged Township Board to adopt a similar policy. Also, many of the people who benefit from the township services are elderly, and it's difficult for them to attend meetings sometimes. For transparency and consideration of those who use its services, I believe the township should go back to operating Zoom meetings as a township. And we have nobody else here, so we will go on. And we have a motion to approve the minutes. First off, we're going to take this in two steps. May 19th, and we did not do it last time because Mike was not here, I believe, and so Mike, Dave, and I were the only three that were here that on May 19th, so we're the ones that have to approve the minutes. So, do I hear a motion to approve the minutes from the board meeting on May 19th? So moved. Second. I have a movement and a second. Any discussion on those minutes? Okay, Lorraine, can you take roll?
Trustee Ferguson?
I'll abstain.
Okay. Trustee Oakrum?
Aye.
Trustee Riccardotti?
Aye.
Trustee Stoll?
Abstain.
And Supervisor Coltrane?
Aye. So those pass. And then June 16th, those are also in our packet. I need a motion to approve the June 16th, 2022 minutes as presented.
So moved. Second.
We have a second on that, so any discussion? Lorraine, you want to take roll?
Trustee Stoll?
Aye.
Trustee Riccardotti?
Aye.
Trustee Oakrum?
Abstain.
Trustee Ferguson?
Aye.
Supervisor Coltrane?
Aye. Motion passes. Okay, so next on our agenda is a motion to approve resolution 2022-072-1.
We didn't do that.
Oh, we didn't do the audit. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through this too fast. All right, so I need a motion to approve the trustee audit and approval of bills and claims as presented.
So moved.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Lorraine, can you take roll?
Okay. Trustee Riccardotti?
Aye.
Trustee Stoll?
Aye.
Trustee Ferguson?
Aye.
Trustee Oakrum?
Aye.
Supervisor Coltrane?
Aye. That passes. Now we will get to number 7. The motion to approve resolution 2022-072-1 regarding the township mowing policy. You all have it in your packet.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Do you have a number of times that the approved, I don't, off the top of my head, don't know who actually does the mowing for this contract, but how often do they does this have to be implemented?
So, actually, the highway department does it, so it's our people that have to go do it. I don't think they mow more than a few times a year. I can get that number to you. So what happens is that we get a complaint. Sheila's been really good about actually going out to the house and making sure that it's not two neighbors arguing with each other. She will see that it does in fact need mowing. she will send out a notice, and if no response comes to that, she'll send out a second, and then she'll send out the third. So it's not like, when we talk about this policy and charging people for it, it's not like we just go out and do it. They've had plenty of warning. The final warning they get them out, we're gonna send someone from the highway department out there. We gotta send 2 people out there. We gotta send a truck out there. We gotta send all the equipment out there. So, they are well aware of what's going on before we do it.
That's a lot.
So, it doesn't happen a lot. I don't remember it more than a couple times last year. By the time you got the first and second notices went out, a lot more. But by the time you got to the third notice, usually people figured out a way to get them to lawnmower and got mowed. So, but I'll get back to you. Yeah, let's read it.
So you need a motion to approve first.
Yes, so I need a motion to approve the resolution regarding the township mowing policy, resolution 2022-072-1. So,
Oh, who did that?
that was me.
Oh.
Second.
During discussion.
So the way I understand this is in September of 2019, they raised it to $300. Am I the right one?
Lorraine, would you mind checking the date of the original $300 charge?
Well, it was at the board meeting in August of 2019.
Was it like a 200?
It was about 160.
No, it was 300.
Okay.
What did it come from?
From, like,
to
the
go to
increase.
300? Do we know? We don't have that,
The
right?
year before.
Wait, what?
They raised it to 300 in September of August of 2019. I was just wondering, what was it before then?
160.
No, it wasn't. It was very, very cheap. It was like $30. And so people weren't getting their own people to go out and cut because it was cheaper to have the highway department come. So it was determined, it should be a determined, that they can make their own arrangements.
Got it.
So it went from really little to 300.
That's why 300 sounded like a lot.
So it's meant to be a deterrent. Cut it, or we're going to charge you 400 or whatever. Okay.
A lien. Once the charge is made, the lien is recorded against the house. And then when they sell, they have to occasionally get those calls.
Do we send them an invoice, in the meantime, after we do? We cut it and then send them a bill. Hey, we cut it.
That's internal, and I don't know the answer to that, but they should. It's like,
Yes, we do send it.
It is, and it's also recorded at the county.
the recorder's office gets the lien.
I'm just wondering, do people pay these?
They must mostly, because I don't get many of these claims at the close. It's been years since I had one.
A lien.
A lien that I got a call or something.
Like I said, most of the time, by the time it gets that third letter, people are taking care of it.
They've had like well over a month. Their grass is going to be like a foot high.
Right. It's pretty bad.
Resolution regarding township mowing policy, whereas the Board of Downers Grove Township is allowed to incorporate policy existing pursuant to the Illinois Township Code 60 ILCS 1/1-315, etc. And whereas the Board of Downers Grove Township is directed and paid for neglected property to be mowed, and whereas the only recourse the Board of Downers Grove Township for non-payment was to place a lien on the property, and whereas the charges for mowing are no longer effectively discouraging repeat violators from neglecting their property to the detriment of health and safety of neighborhood. And whereas the current charges no longer cover the township costs of proving and administering the costs of mowing to comply with county ordinance. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Trustees of Downers Grove Township that charges and liens filed by the township against property owners for neglect offenses requiring township mowing effective July 21st, 2022 will be for $400 each occurrence, reflecting both the cost of mowing and administrative costs of placing lien against the property. Resolution approved this 21st day of July 2022, pursuant to roll call vote.
Thank you. Any other discussion?
Okay. Trustee Ferguson,
Aye.
trustee Oakram,
Aye.
trustee Ricordati,
Aye.
trustee Stoll,
I,
supervisor Coltrane.
Aye. The resolution passes. Okay, next up is the supervisor's report, and we've got several things. We are using this building quite a bit more than we have been. We had a smart driver class in here that the AARP puts on. We had over 30 people in here on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. We served them lunch. Meals on Wheels started here on Monday, first day that they did it. They've done it every day this week. They do it Monday through Friday. It's gone unbelievably smooth. It was really nice to see. We got 4 or 5 people per day doing routes, and there's about 40 people that get meals from us. So that's been going really well. We had a senior survival.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
They're here every day.
Meals on Wheels comes every day.
They will be here every day
They will be here Monday through Friday.
for a long time.
Forever, well, till,
How long are they here?
they come here in the morning, they get here at 8 in the morning, they're out of here by 12. Now, at some point, we're gonna start serving lunches, that's it's 2 days a week, and that's gonna start in August. So they, public will come in for lunches for next things, yeah. So, they had quite a few people in the Westmont office, so they had like 30 or 40 different routes, so they moved some of the routes here. They're gonna move some other routes as well, so we'll get more people here. But, so they come in, they prepare the meals, a truck comes and drops them off about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then they get them ready. One person is in the kitchen, she gets them all ready. The drivers come starting at 10 o'clock, and they start doing their routes, and they're supposed to be done by 1. And then they come back and drop off their bags.
how many people have been like service on St. Monday?
So it's the same routes every day. So there's 45 people, I think, that are through those 5 people. So 45 different homes they're going to, dropping off meals.
45 per individual, and there's 5 individuals, or 45?
45 total.
So each.
So they get 9 to, depending on the route,
Nine.
it's 9 to 12 or something like that. So
Which is,
that's kind of, yeah, it's more than you would think. So it's seniors, it's people who are in need, maybe disabled, they get the food too.
yeah, and my father-in-law does this route thing.
They don't come into the house, right?
No, they drop them off, they knock on the door. And it's actually been, it was interesting talking to them on Monday. It's a well-being check too for people, because they do knock on the door, they wait for people to come and answer the door. And if someone hasn't answered the door, they will leave the meal there, and they will report back here that, someone didn't answer. And then the Meals on Wheels will call them and see, and make sure they're okay. And if they're still not answering, then they'll have the police do a well-being check. So it's quite a process. It's very cool.
Does that make for a busy parking lot when the food pantry is?
So, no, it has not. Again, there's 5 people that come and pick up their stuff. It's pretty much ready for them when they get here, so they come in and out. It will be interesting to see tomorrow, because tomorrow the pantry is open in the morning. The truck gets here 8:15, food pantry opens at 8:30. Truck is here for 5 minutes, maybe tops, unloading don't eat all their stuff, all the food for the day. So, and Fish is aware of what's going on. So, you know, and that's the only day, because the only other time Fish is open is Tuesday afternoons. So it's done by then. Senior survival skills had their summer picnic here today. We had like 35 people. They were going to do outdoor games, but it was just too hot. Actually, Linda Painter did a presentation on the parks for Township. So, and then they had hot dog. They had a hot dog cart. It was making ice cream and all sorts of things. So they had games. We have game days are starting here, so people can come and play some board games or cards on Tuesdays. We have an iPad tech class coming up, introduction to computers, and art class. And this is coming up Tuesday. Secretary of State's office is coming here again for, that you can renew your license, get your license plate sticker, donate. Donate your kidneys or whatever, they will take that. So that is from 10 to 2 on Tuesday.
Sorry.
They don't do the actual surgery.
Come over Tuesday, it's weird activity.
I said that. Okay, and just one last thing, just kind of an update. I've talked the last couple of meetings about the guy who was homeless that came, lost his card for his Social Security money.
He lost his what?
So he lost it. He is on Social Security disability. So they give him like a Visa card. And he was staying at the, in downtown Downers at the parking deck. Someone stole his money, stole the card. He had come here, we had found out that he could, and the Social Security said, yes, we can replenish your card, no problem. We need a place to mail it to. You're homeless. So we were able to find out, first off, that the post office will give him an address so that they can send it for 30 days. They can extend that if need be. He got his money, everything was fine. We also then worked with not only, there's a social worker with the Downers Grove as a social worker, and also the library helped get him his resume done and get him able to apply for jobs. He came in here on Monday, all smiles. He is now working at Elmhurst Hospital. Got a full-time job with them, got benefits immediately. He is staying here in Downers. He rides his bike there every day. His shift is 3 to 11.
Downers.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we got him a bike, and we got him completely down the helmet too.
Yes.
So
What about
he
a place
was.
to stay?
Right now, he wants to stay in Downers. You know, the police know him, the residents know him. One of the residents knew him, talked to him quite a bit, got him pants to wear, so he had black pants for his job. So he's been taken care of that way. We're trying to work with Tilley to get him in there. So we're trying to still find him. Tilley has a
that
apartment
housing.
above
Yeah.
the theater.
Single.
I've seen that. It's almost like not a halfway house.
He's on a waiting list for that, unfortunately. So, but a nice story that,
He was
these
super.
are things.
That is a good story.
He is so polite.
He's the nicest guy.
Is he younger?
32.
Yeah.
It's a really familiar story.
Yeah. I'm very proud of my, other people in my office, because they've helped him. And
Navigate.
he came by here on Monday and just was all smiles. Showed us his pass to get into the hospital, and he was very excited about it. So I'm very happy that we were able to at least point him in the right direction and get that taken care of. With that, we'll do the Highway Commissioner report from Andy. We do not have an assessor's report. Highway Commissioner, in the past month, the Highway Department crew has mowed all the right-of-ways in the township. Weed whacking areas around guardrails and steep slopes were also performed. Our tree crew responded to several hanging limbs and broken limbs, calls in Farmingdale, Rose Hill, and the Garden subdivisions. They also did a major cutback on Glen Road, as well as trimming several trees off our trimming list in Farmingdale North, Farmingdale South, and Innswood subdivisions. Crew spent several days patching potholes throughout the township. Our crew spent several days hauling out spoils from completed projects to the landfill. They replaced several culverts in the Timberlake and Tri-State areas. Several signs were replaced due to wear or accidental damage. The last 2 days, we have been getting Julie locales and preparing for our upcoming guardrail work next week. We go to bid and then 4 weeks of ditching with our grade all operator each year. This will be the second week we have this summer. We've been working with our engineers, putting together our paving program for this year. We're planning on spending $700,000. $450,000 will come from the road fund, and $250,000 will come from our MFT fund. The county, since it's responsible for MFT monies distributions, will hold a bid opening for our paving project, collect and hold the township portion of the funds, and pay the contractor when the project is finished. A small portion is held as a bond over the winter, and if all work is acceptable in the spring, the rest of the funds are released to the contractor. That is the highway report. And with that, we have no old or everybody have any new business. And with that, I will take the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
All right?
Wait, or just do voice?
Okay, voice call. All in favor?